Spacey Sims, and we're back with more Hustle Cat. And I think we're reading through all the same stuff with Natched and Graves. So yeah. I don't know, I was just thinking to myself that, like, this could get boring really fast reading the exact same thing over and over. So I'll see what you guys say if... it's hard because I'm recording like way in advance. Like, I'm like 3 weeks ahead right now. So I might, after Landry's Path, like, take a little bit of a break. Just could let you guys catch up to at least the point where, like, I'm asking, like, do you want me to skip through everything or do you want me to read it all? But I'm like, I know once we get into like the very beginning, we're just pretty much going to skip and just do the choices, just because I know all of that's exactly the same. But then when we get to like the path with that little bit with Natched when he shows up at her house, it's kind of like that little bit up to when Graves, when we run away, is the same. Running away up until like everybody showing up is a little bit different depending on who we're paired up with. But I think all of this is exactly the same. So, yeah, I'm not sure we really need to go through this every single time, but it's kind of up to you guys. So let me know. Whoa, hey, I didn't auto skip. Whoa, what the frick? I was like talking and it's like skipping. Anyway, what? I think he gave me the thing. Anyway, but we don't need to read that. We kind of already know what happened. You? Why you? You're a newborn baby stumbling through the witching world. It's not fair. You can't handle it. Well, maybe we're jumping to conclusions here. I think some of us should go find out what happened. Maybe it's a coincidence the curse broke. I really don't think it would be. But still, we're just giving up on Graves too quickly when we haven't seen proof for ourselves. We should confirm. Reese, would that make you feel better? If, on the slim chance you were right, obviously. If not, Landry and Reese seem ready to fight. I'm a bit worried for them. Why don't you come with me? Nobody should go out alone. We can watch out for each other. You read my mind. What if Natch is on his way here? What will we do? Go through me. She cracks her knuckles and positions herself in front of the door. Wow, I'm so glad to have all these bruises on my side. Bruisers on my side. I was like, what? He said he'd come after me. What if he's waiting in my apartment? What about Mochi? Don't worry, kiddo. I can rescue your kitty. Give me your key. I'll be out and back before you even know it. Okay, so see, it's technically the same. So, like, she gets the cat. Landry and Reese go look for Graves. Mason's gonna end up going upstairs. But I have a feeling instead of Finley staying with us on the couch, it's gonna be Landry. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. What? No, it's too dangerous. You can't do it. I've played all those stealth games. You have no idea how good I am at sneaking. Guys, I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me. Of course we do. Yeah, you're our screw-up kid. We stick together through thick and thin, us cursed cats. Tears of gratitude sting my eyes. I never thought I'd have friends like this, who'd endanger themselves for me. My high school friends would have run off the moment someone said curse. I love these guys. I vigorously scrub my face. Don't want to get too mushy. I hobble back to the couch. Okay, we can do this, right? Yeah! Promise me no one's gonna get hurt, okay? Please. Give us more credit than that. Yeah! This guy will be sorry if he underestimates us. Then we enact our plans. Reese, Landry, and Finley all head out together. It's so weird to see them walk away from the cafe as humans. Hayes vanishes into the bathroom for the first aid kit. Mason dips in the kitchen and I hear a horrific screeching noise like metal against linoleum. What is she doing? She returns triumphantly. She smirks at me, or more accurately, at the dumb gawking face I'm making. Block the door. With what? An industrial range? She gives me the self-satisfied smirk, then paces in front of the front door and windows like a sentry. Oh my god, who needs magic? She can snap that Natch guy in half with her hands. Hayes is back with bandages and a bag of ice. Gingerly, he removes my shoe and rolls up my pant leg to get a better look at my ankle. I'm glad I'm wearing socks that don't have holes. Ugh, my ankle doesn't look great, but it could be a lot worse. I don't think it's sprained. just twisted. You just need rest. He slowly, neatly wraps my ankle with one of the stretchy bandages. When he pins it in place, it's like a pro's work. A professional ankle wrapper? Do you know a lot of first aid, Hayes? You're way calmer than I expected. I studied in Scouts. Injuries and things don't bother me. Never have. Not everything makes me feel anxious. Huh. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here to help patch me up. He smiles sheepishly, but averts his gaze to the ground, toward the ice pack. He props my foot up on one of the big, fluffy ottomans, then places the ice on my ankle. Oh my God, does that feel good. Now just keep it elevated and rest a little. And take the ice off in 20 minutes. Thanks again, Dr. Hayes. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I think everyone will need it. I stress nap once Hayes goes back upstairs. Sometimes I need a system shutdown before I can think straight again. I think even the cats know something's up because they all swarm me. I've got 2 on my lap and the others pile around me. It's soothing to hear them and feel their little paws stretch out at me. I hope it's helping them too. Not that I slept well. Every time I start to nod off, I spook myself with some new horrific way that Natch could defeat Landry. I hope he's okay. I hope he didn't do anything stupid. My head hurts thinking about it. I just want him to come back so this can be over. I tell myself it'll be okay, but it rings hollow. He's an adept or something, isn't he? I bet he could blow up again and scare off Natch. I hope. I hope Landry doesn't see him at all. I shoot awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it Natch? Did he come right through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited, or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. She bounces the door against her hips since her hands are full of cat carrier. The fussy lump inside is unmistakable.
Wow, you are so whiny. Hold your pants on, baby.
Mochi! Did you have any trouble? Is everything okay?
It's fine, though I had to lure him into the carrier with treats, and he hated every moment of being in there.
So, same as always. That's good.
How about it? Should I unleash the beast?
Yeah. Mochi, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going right back in, got it? Like he's gonna choose now to start listening. Finley opens the carrier and he shoots out like a furry cannonball. Then he stands there, dumbstruck. He's got his own troubles now and playing nice with the cafe cats, but at least he's here. That's one less thing Natch could use against me. I see movement in front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be Natched. Anyway, I'd know that hat anywhere. It's Reese and Landry, back already with Graves. Or what used to be Graves. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust off as they haul him up on the sidewalk. Are their hands glowing? I squint to get a better look. Oh, they look like garden gloves? Glowing garden gloves. I mean, that would make fun to guard in the dark, right? They set Graves in front of the cafe, then come inside. Reese peels his gloves off, then helps Landry with his. Nobody touch him unless you're properly enchanted. The rust spreads easily. Are you gonna leave him out there? He looks like a huge, ugly yard gnome. Not that I'm gonna say anything. We can't risk the cats coming over to investigate. They might touch the rust, and Reese said it could spread to them too. I can't take him upstairs. Dracula would be at risk. Poor Dracula. I know she'll be heartbroken.
So, now what do we do?
We get ready. Who here knows a thing or two about magic? I mean, I know the 2 of us have learned a thing or two, though we're hardly experts. I guess we'll do the best we can to teach you, though. Speak for yourself. Can't teach me anything I don't already know. Wait, yeah, Reese, how do you know so much about this? I've learned a thing or two in my lifetime. I'm not assistant manager just because I'm good at accounting. I have no idea what kind of magic you've been learning, Avery, but I won't let you steal the spotlight. I'll beat him. Haven't you been listening? He beat Graves. We gotta team up and come up with a plan. We fight alone, he picks us off. We all jump in, we have a chance. See? Mason gets it. Well, what do you propose? Haven't you ever cram study before finals? We'll do that, using the tried and true Gray method. We shove enough magic in our short-term memory to beat him. We'll probably forget it 5 minutes after, but who cares by then? We'll be done. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You got a better one?
See? It'll be fine. I'm basically an expert here, too. I got through half my book reports without even opening the book.
Just take the time to study properly. All right, someone get me a book and I'll get this started. If I ever need a confirmation that I don't want to be a teacher, I get it today. I try leading a sort of haphazard class on magic, but it's like herding cats. Reese keeps correcting me. I think Mason fell asleep. Landry keeps getting distracted and wandering off. Finley's interested, but she's also interested in her phone. Hayes is too shy to actually try anything. Hell, it looks like Mochi is paying more attention than they are. This is important, so I keep trying, and I think they do too, but I'm exhausted. Look, I'm beat, y'all. I gotta take a nap. Can you just sort of, independent study? Sure, you should get some rest. We can take it from here. Yeah, that sounds great. We have to prepare to fight.
But we don't even know if this guy's coming.
We could, take guard shifts. Right, we'll go in shifts. Avery can rest, 2 of us can stand guard, and the rest can move the cats into the basement. The basement? Why? I don't want any of them in the line of danger. They're safer if they're away from us. I doubt Natch cares about cats. He won't go chasing them.
Ugh, but then we gotta herd them all down there.
We can do it if we work together. Better get Mochi and Dracula too. I don't want to leave Dracula alone. She must be scared. Sure. Can you get her and then keep the cats company? No, taking first shift as guard. Graves would want it that way. Graves would want it that way, man.
I'll take care of them. Oh, I'll take care of them, Landry. The cats like me.
Great, I'll take the other guard shift. Everybody else, relax. Everybody executes their individual missions. Reese stands in the door. He set his jaw so tightly I'm worried he'll shatter his teeth. Landry sits next to me. He wraps his arms around me. Are you worried? Of course I am. Don't be. We're all here. It'll be okay. Easier said than done. I bury my face in his chest and he pulls me closer. I can hear his heartbeat. I focus on it like it's my lifeline. I hear Finley and Mason chasing the cats around, herding them to the basement. I don't even care if they see me furiously snuggling on Landry. I'm so tired. Landry isn't going to do a great job guarding if I'm hanging on him, but I don't care. Natch can go through me first to get to him. He's really on edge, even if he doesn't look it. I can tell by the pounding of his heart. It makes me feel better that he's nervous and it's not just me, but that doesn't exactly make for a better situation. After a while, I feel him gently lift me from his chest. I'll just be a minute. I need to ask Reese something, then take care of something else, that's all. Okay. I curl up into a ball on the couch and I drift off again while he strokes my hair. Distantly, I hear the door open. Now it's even more quiet in here. There's muffled talking outside. I think it's Landry and Reese by the tone of their voices, but I can't tell what they're saying. I'm sure it doesn't matter. I open one eye. They're just out there talking. Nothing weird. I appreciate them trying to be quiet for me. I scrunch my eyes and try to will them both into coming back inside. I hear the door open, but it's silent. It's been quiet for a while. It feels like I've been sleeping for days, but it's only been a few minutes, right? Where did Landry go? And Reese? Why is Mason at the door? Where is everybody? Landry and Reese had something to take care of. Said I'd guard for a while. It's quiet. The bottom drops out of my stomach. If I know anything about that stupid boy, it's that he probably ran off to take care of things. He's gonna get himself hurt. Where'd they go? I gotta find them before they get in trouble. Mason shrugs. How helpful. Luckily, some of the swelling has already gone down on my ankle, but it hurts to jam my foot back into my shoe. Hold on the fort while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Hopefully I'm wrong about Landry. Hopefully I'm right about coming back. There's no sign of him, Reese, or Natch. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Maybe I'm setting myself up for trouble. Only one way to find out. I make it all the way back to my apartment. There's rust stains on the ground, but otherwise it doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary ever happened here. I guess they weren't here. It's no use. I don't see anybody. Maybe they really just did run an errand? Maybe they're getting supplies or something? Or looking for that kid? As I approach the cafe, I feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. Like static electricity. Landry? Landry? There's a muffled voice around the corner. It sounds like him. Landry! Avery, no! Get inside! His voice get drowned out by a slam. His voice gets drowned out by a slam. Like something hitting the asphalt. My heart stops. There's another slam, much louder. Suddenly, Landry's in front of me. His back hits the ground hard. By the way he's gasping, I can tell that he's had the wind knocked out of him. He sputters and coughs. Natch is on him before he can get his breath back. I can't breathe either. Natch grabs a fistful of Landry's hair and drags him up until they're face to face. Thinks he can do it alone, hey? Look at him. Thinks he can shock it out. You believe that, kitten? Crazy fool just runs and tries to punch me out of the blue. There's a horrible knocking sound as Landry slams his head into Natch's jaw. He crumbles to the ground. Landry scrambles away towards me. His ears must be ringing. Hell, I feel my ears are ringing. I think I can hear it now, like the bass line of a song playing far, far away. I throw my arms around him, but he's absolutely crackling. He looks like he could tear a building in half with his bare hands. Landry! Landry, you idiot! I can't believe you ran off by yourself again! Promise after this... after this I'll be good. He looks like he's been hit by a car. I can't believe he's still standing. Just this last time. Reese and I thought we could do it together. But now he's... Oh my god, Reese, where is he? Back by your apartment. Sorry. Natch got him. By now, Natch has recovered enough to stand back up. I think I see blood on the corner of his lip, but he wipes it away with his sleeve. I'm a patient fella, and I hope you don't take this all personal, but I'm gonna wrap it up now. I got places to be, territory to claim. You get me, yeah? Come on over here, kitten, and I'll cut you a deal. You give me the cafe, and nobody gets hurt. Well, nobody else, but you can't blame me for self-defense. Doesn't that sound better? Why are you doing this? Leave us alone! Aha, how many times you gonna strike out? Should know how this goes by now. I'm not leaving without taking what Graves owes me. And he owes me everything, you get me? Ain't gonna half-ass that. Landry's on his feet again, but he's not steady. He lifts to the side, and his breathing is still heavy. But he curls his hand into fists and steps back up to Natch. Over my He doesn't even get to finish the sentence. Natch pushes into his chest with the tip of the baseball bat like he's breaking a game of pool. Suit yourself, Tiger. Rust blooms from Landry's chest like a wound. Landry! He falls to one knee and clutches a hand over the rust. It spreads slowly, but not slowly enough. Soon his hand rusts to his chest like it's been there for centuries. I run to him, but he holds his free hand up to push me away. So sorry, Avery. This is it. Natch is going to rust us in place, just like Graves. And poor Reese. The others don't know magic. They aren't going to put up a fight. I mean, maybe Mason, but what about the others? See, this is weird because... I mean, we were the ones that saved the day, but also, like, Finley kind of helped us, so. And Mason got attacked in the building, so see, it does change a little bit. This is how it goes. I stand in front of Landry and ball my hands into fists. Nash is so slow in approaching. He hasn't lifted his bat yet. Just get it over with. I think I hear footsteps, like someone's running to us. Reese? No, it can't be. The sound of bass is getting louder. Is someone driving by? No, the bass is perfectly timed to the beat of the footsteps running closer and closer. I see the lights before I see his face. Neon arrows light ground where his feet hit. A heavy bass drop slams out with each step, like aftershocks from an earthquake. Should have come by earlier. Looks like this jackass thinks he can take down my free meal ticket. Kaz? The hell? Why are you here? Thought something felt off. Feel that moron's magic from a mile away and it got sour. He points out Landry as he spits that moron. Landry definitely doesn't appreciate it, but he's hardly in a place to retaliate. Can't believe it. You look... Oh, okay. You took. That's why I couldn't fucking... Oh my god, I can't read. I can't believe it. You took on one of the big guns of witching. Really? The Rust Witch? You idiot. You recognize me. Appreciate that, kid. I was getting a little depressed, you know, invisible in a crowd of witches. Shut up. Look, you dumbass. Oh, you dumbasses. I want to do something as stupid as you, and then we'll be even, alright? Don't want to hear you whine about the curse ever again, big guy. What are you... Or something like that. How do you describe the sound of a magical bass drop that comes from a roundhouse to the face? I'd have to ask Kaz, because he just did it. Natch falls flat on his ass. Kaz lands on the ground, alighting 2 opposing arrows beneath his feet. Did he beat Natch with the power of dubstep? This is the dumbest magic I've ever seen, and I work with trash. And Finley works with hashtags. Like, only so far Landry's power is actually really fucking cool. Like, I mean, like, I feel bad for Natch, like, his power is rust. That's kind of sad, but, I mean, it has a purpose, and it serves its purpose. And, like, what is Graves? Like, he turns people into cats? I mean, like, Avery's the witch of trash, and Finley's like, hashtag happy! Hashtag won the lottery! I mean, I guess that could come in handy. Like, that's probably, I mean, that's pretty stupid, but it's still, I mean, okay. I mean, like, Landry is like, I'm fucking, I can, like, electrocute the fuck out of you. That's pretty cool. I mean, Natch gets back to his feet, and boy, is he mad. This is gonna get ugly. I'm not stupid, and I grudgingly admit Kaz isn't either. He's giving us a chance. A window. Landry, we have to get that rust off before it spreads. What gets rid of rust? What do we have around here? We need, like that spray stuff that breaks it up or something. I don't know. How do you de-rust something? Landry sits, brow furrowed, thinking. He tries to pull his hand away from his chest, but it doesn't budge. I can see the panic in his eyes. I want to reach for him, but I know I can't. What about your magic? Can you, like, zap it away? There's gotta be something. Actually, yes. Electrolysis. If we had some kind of electrolyte and a sheet of metal. Electrolytes and metal, got it. I spring to my feet before Landry can even finish. I got a boyfriend to save. Electrolytes are like the stuff in sports drinks, right? The vending machine is right around the corner. I dash for the machine as best I can, mindful to avoid the neon sound waves and rust spikes happening around me. I've got just enough in my pocket for 2 sports drinks. Could you imagine? Like, I don't have any money! And here's the metal. I break the lock off the machine and shove it in my pocket. She can break the lock off the machine easily. Okay. I dive back to Landry like I'm sliding into third and present him with the spoils. Okay, great. Well, I didn't mean electrolytes like that, but you know what? Let's try it. He pours a sports drink on himself, and oh, now's not the time to think about wet t-shirts, Gray. And now is not the time to think about red t-shirts. Maybe it is. He takes the lock in hand. I feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. His hair raises. The rust starts to disappear. Soon enough, his hand is free. He opens his other hand and the lock is covered in grime and rust. I give a happy little shriek and throw my arms around him. I mean, to be realistic, this shouldn't work at all, but who cares? It did! We figure out how to beat the rust. And now the root of the problem. See? Working as a team is better than running off on your own. Here's what we do. Kaz is getting tired, the arrows are dimming, and the music sounds tinny, like it's being played from thrift store headphones. To say nothing of the sweat pouring from him and his heavy breathing. I was expecting a lot more. Never met a weak sandwich till now. You a dud? Shut up. You're just taunting me. It's working, ain't it? Look at you. Natch, however, is as rusty and smarmy as ever. But that's okay. It won't matter much longer. Kaz! The cavalry has arrived. The vending machine toddles over, one spindly leg at a time. This thing is way harder to control than anything I've moved before. I concentrate enough. I can do it. I have to. Natch looks at it with amusement and confusion. That pause is just what I need. I will the front of the panel to fly open. Sports drinks and sodas tumble out, spraying everywhere. Natch is drenched. So is Kaz. There was bound to be collateral damage. I'll get him a new shirt. Then Landry is there. He pushes the machine over, and it topples onto Natch. I realize belatedly that dropping the giant metal machine on a guy is probably enough to take him out, which or no. I'm actually not sure. Grr. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, I guess, Natch isn't even hurt. He starts to get up, but Landry grinds his foot into Natch's shoulder and pushes him back down. Landry places one hand on Natch, then one on the machine. Then, electricity. Look, he's all sopping wet. Ah! What are you doing? Rust removal. Whoa, whoa, puts the shades on. Natch struggles, but I wrap the plastic from the bottles to latch him to the machine. Oh, I'm like, what? I warp the plastic from the bottles to latch him to the machine. The machine rapidly cakes in rust and grime. I'm definitely gonna have to pay someone back for this. That's a problem for tomorrow, when a murderous rust witch isn't breathing down our necks. Natch is quiet. Did we do it? Avery, Landry, if you will, please get that machine off him. He's lost his magic. He might actually get crushed. Graves! We whip our heads back. Graves is there. The rust flakes off him like he's shedding an exoskeleton. Did we really take away all of Natch's magic? He's right, though. First things first. The vending machine is a bit easier to move now for some reason. It looks disgusting. Like it's been underwater for decades. But it's right there and it's fine. Natch doesn't look any different, aside from exhausted. I guess all of that on the machine is his magic? Well, well. Knew you'd gotten yourself some ducklings. But who knew they'd be such strong little baby birds? I thought we were kittens, asshole! Make up your mind. Pick an animal analogy. I don't want to hear it, Natch. Just go. Leave before I lose my generosity. You're clearly not welcome here. Landry glowers over Natch, and now even Kaz is there, breathless, but still trying to puff his chest out. Natch slowly, shakily stands. He looks smaller, somehow. His metal bat appears clean and new. He doesn't bother picking it up. That's that, then. But I ain't gonna forget what happened, Graves. And I don't think you are either. Think of me when you do it again. See you in hell, Natched. Ooh! Don't you know it? I'll save your seat. He gives us all a smarmy, theatrical bow, then oh so slowly strolls down the alley past the rusty vending machine. Once he's out of sight, I realize I've been holding my breath this whole time. I finally exhale in relief. We did it. Oh my goodness, we did it. Did we really wipe out all of his magic? Like, forever? Not forever, but enough to give him a good scare. He'll think twice before coming back. What was all that about anyway? Graves! Reese thunders down the road to the cafe and tackles Graves with enough force to almost knock both of them over. That's right. With Natch's magic gone, he'd be better now too. Ugh. Reese, please don't worry. As long as you're alright, I am as well. With Reese making that much of a fuss over Graves, I probably won't get any answers anytime soon. And I think from what I've read in the reviews that they really don't tell you anything about like the history with Natch, even in Graves' route. It's really weird. So I don't really know if there's too much that we find out about him, but not that it matters, I guess, as long as Landry's here and we're both safe. I copy Reese and throw my arms around Landry. Don't you ever scare me like that again, okay? I promise, for real, that next time I'll talk to you. Oh god, no, there won't be a next time. This magic stuff? We aren't ever gonna piss off any witches again, you hear? I think we can manage. Honestly, we didn't even stick around long enough for that. I've had enough of witches and magic and whatever drama the city's got for us. Landry said he wanted to see the wilderness more and get out of the city. I figured it'll be a good change of pace for us to head back to my hometown. Not forever, probably, but maybe a couple months, you know? We could quit our jobs at Cat's Paw, temporarily at least. Graves is sorry to see us go, and it's sad to part ways with everybody, but hell, that's what the internet's for, isn't it? And we'll need jobs when we come back. In the meantime, Kaz took over for us. He's working there now. I think it'll be a good change of pace for him. Maybe we will stay here, though, you know? Landry's been talking about starting a business to make cat furniture or something, and maybe we can both use our magic to make some really cool stuff. I mean, I said I was done with magic, but not that done. For now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to hike with Landry, then go to the diner and make all my high school friends super jealous of my mega hot boyfriend. This is nice. As a kid, I thought this kind of thing was really boring, but it's actually not so bad when you've got someone to share it with. I can appreciate some quiet once in a while. I think it's kind of sad that they quit their jobs and left, but... Boop. Here we go. Okay, so that's perfect timing! That was the end of, what's-his-face's route, So there are about 4 to 5 parts, because I think part 10 was mostly us, like the first 10 minutes was the end of Finley's, and then it was like mostly Landry's, like running through all that, so, and that gives us at least a part or two of skipping through all the stuff that we haven't read before, or have read before. I'll probably keep recording that, like skipping through, just because if there gets to be a point, like, oh, we haven't read this is different, then I don't want to be like, oh, well, like jump in, hey, we're going to read this. And then I cut off. You know what I mean? It keeps the flow a little bit better. So, yeah. So, yeah, when I come back in the next part, we'll start a different route. I think my intent right now is to go down Hayes's route next, just because we don't see a lot of him, and I'm kind of curious about him. And then we'll do Mason and Reese, and then obviously Graves. So once we get through everybody, we get Graves. But yeah, so we'll see Hayes next, and then whoever you guys like the best. Like if I get through that before we've gotten any kind of feedback about who you guys like, Mason or Reese wise, we'll just pick one or something. So yeah, but anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.